As I'm sitting down to do this reading today, I feel a quiet shift, like something in your life is ready to move, even if you can't fully see it yet. The next 3 months feel important, almost like a turning point. So let's see what the cards want you to know. Welcome in, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea. Let's go ahead, call in spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to look at the next 3 months for you. This is the month of January, February, and March. And we're going to start with a spirit animal that is stepping forward for you today, Pisces, that is guiding you through these next 3 months. And we are getting a fox. So if you've seen one recently, this is a confirmation. This is a sign for you. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen and you're going to see one. Okay, so the message is intelligence and joy can coexist. Navigate challenges with wit and a twinkle in your eye. And I feel that some of you actually have a twinkle in your eye. Perhaps you have received compliments on your eyes. And I'm getting the word fox as a last name, or something that you're reading or hearing about. Or maybe you're watching something about a fox online. Okay, so I actually recently saw a TikTok video with someone that has a silver fox as a pet. Okay, so yeah, the fox can show up in many different ways in your life. Pay attention to this spirit animal as it comes through for you. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So we have the Queen of Wands. So you're stepping into this new year very grounded, Pisces, in your essence, in your spirit. And I feel this is something that you have chosen to do as you've stepped into this new year. And I'm seeing you directing your energy where it's important. So what's happening here is this is going to be a year of major growth for you. And January is the beginning month. This is the month that marks the point your life really changes. We have the 3 of Cups. So teamwork makes the dream work. You're meant to connect with others and work with others. I feel by about February, you're going to find yourself aligning with people that are in the same frequency and vibration as you. These are people that are uplifting your energy. It doesn't have to be more than one person, but I'm definitely seeing people energy around you. So networking is a perfect thing to work on in the month of February. Taking a course, right? Maybe you started the new year joining a group of people in learning, in exercising, in movement, like whatever this is. So 3 of Cups, and we also have the 4 of Cups. So this is that overthinking or procrastinating energy that I'm getting here, that sometimes you can get caught up in, Pisces, if you're not careful. And I feel by about March, if things slow down, I don't want you to panic. This slowing down is what's going to speed things up for you. And March is going to be a month where they are asking you to take a good look at what's in the way. There's going to be a lot of clarity this month, and I'm seeing something being offered to you. Okay, so there's a build up here from January up until March with things really unfolding for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I love this spread for you. I love what is happening for you over the next 3 months here, Pisces. You're really standing strong in your truth here, and you're coming from a loving place. I'm seeing a lot of love within you, but also surrounding you. And this is something that Spirit wants you to immerse yourself in, is the energy of love, kindness, and compassion. This like exchanging of energies with others. I feel you're just a very giving person. You care a lot, especially those that are close to you. You give a lot of yourself. I'm seeing you doing this, but in a more stronger way, not in a way that, you are getting taken advantage of. I feel this is not that year for you. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So what's happening here is, I feel for some of you, I'm getting like a friends group or a certain individual that you have chosen to leave behind in 2025. Or there's like a relationship dynamic change that has happened that has kind of shifted the energy of your social circle. And I feel this is really important for you that you've done this, you have chosen this. And this is really going to align you to your goals, because there was an energy previously, I don't see it now, but it was in the way and taking you away from something that's meant for you. So what's happening is, as you're stepping into this month of January, there's an expansion, a lot of growth that is happening for you. And they really want you to have a goal, a vision, or a dream. And as you are visualizing this dream, imagining it, they want you to also focus on you being your top priority, taking care of your physical body, your health, because you are incredibly important on your journey, and your physical body is what is creating this experience that you're experiencing here on earth. So January seems to be the pinnacle point for you where things are really going to shift. And it's because of the way that you're showing up this month. Okay, so I'm seeing you very grounded and rooted, understanding that this is my path, this is what I have to do. It's not that you have to do it, but it's almost like you know what you need to do in order to create the desired reality that you are choosing to experience. You're showing up as a co-creator. You know that spirit is supporting you. That support is there. It's showing up for you. And intelligence and joy can coexist. So I feel you're very intelligent and you're making intentional choices as you're stepping into this new year. Okay, so I'm seeing animals surrounding you, Pisces. I feel this is going to be a year where you're connecting to spirit animals, or you have this gift of being able to connect and speak to animals. You know, you always find yourself like animals are drawn to you. Birds, dogs, cats. I'm also seeing some of you saving a bird. I don't know if this is a story somewhere in your life, but maybe a bird hit your window and you revived it and allowed it to float back into the universe. Like not float, but fly back into the universe. Right? This is what I'm seeing here for you. So you have this ability. And I feel that sometimes unintentionally you are doing these things. But here there's intention behind it because you're recognizing your power. You know what it is that you're meant to do here. And January is a month where you're really aligning to this. All right. I'm getting fertility here. I'm seeing definitely growth in your family, or this desire to grow somewhere in your personal life with your family, your connections. I'm also seeing an opportunity here that's presenting itself towards the end of January. Perhaps there's someone approaching you with an opportunity. I'm seeing that people are unlocking doors for you. So you may be finding yourself connecting with the right person, having the right conversation, showing up at the right place at the right time. And then all of a sudden you're finding yourself in this experience that I feel is hard to believe for you. And I feel this is coming in February, right? The people, the groups. This could be an online group. And I'm seeing some of you choosing to leave a group as well. This could be an online group. Maybe there's been some drama recently, or, 2025 has been a year where you're starting to reassess and really focus on where your energy matters, where your attention matters. So you are course correcting here in the month of January and really clearing out your energetic space. It's like a garden. It's like you're preparing to plant new seeds. So you're clearing away the area of anything that needs to be cleared, any kind of weeds, maybe it needs new soil. So I feel you're tending to this in your world in some way here in the month of January. And there's this like idea of who you are and where you're going here with this Queen of Wands and nurturing that version of you. Right? I'm seeing some of you stepping into this month, January, with new goals or implementing new routines. I'm also seeing like a detox or clearing of negative energies, a lot of healing and inner work that you have chosen to do. And so it's really interesting because I'm getting a lot of interruptions here as I'm trying to read this card. And I feel this is the Four of Cups. It is, I feel people or a person, an individual. And this is where Spirit wants you to be very mindful of how you work with this energy in your life over the next 3 months, because if you allow it, it will interfere and distract you from what you're trying to experience or create in your life. Okay, so they just want you to be mindful of a certain individual that is not in alignment with where you're going. What's happening here, Pisces, is as you're shifting into the month of February, you're splitting off a timeline. And there's like an older energy in your life, and there's a new, fresh energy coming in. And it's up to you what you'd like to do here. It's your choice. And this is why they are showing me someone who is being very intentional as you're stepping into this new year. And as we're entering this month of February, we are entering the year of the horse, right? So we have a lot of freedom here. Confidence, some of us are tapping into. It is a month that we are stepping into exploration. So this is where the expansion, the growth is happening. And where we are exploring and being curious, we are starting to discover things about yourself, discover things about others. Okay, so this is what the Three of Cups is. And I didn't even mention the numbers here. So we have the number 13, 3, and the number 4. These are light codes, number of frequencies that are showing up in your life, and you're seeing them in some way that are connecting you to this message, this reading, and the energy for you over the next 3 months. Okay, so these are also dates throughout January, February, and March for some of you where you can implement some sort of a spiritual practice on the 13th, the 3rd, or the 4th of each month. But I feel these are going to be important power days for you. So mark them down in your calendars. And I'm seeing like this beautiful connection to people. So I don't know if you're joining like a yoga studio in your local neighborhood or an online course, or you're spending more time with friends or family. But what I'm seeing here is this connection that is growing, and there's something deep that is building here. And there's also this like shift in a relationship dynamic. So there's many of you out there, Pisces, and I'm picking up on all of your energy. So it feels like it's kind of mixed up, or there's like this untangling of this mixed up energy in the month of February, like sorting through things and rearranging. Okay. And I'm finding that you are finding creative ways to actually work with this. And February is going to be a very creative month for you, a month where you get to express yourself constructively, creatively, or productively, right? So I'm seeing you doing a lot in February, February being an active month for you. So this is where you want to keep yourself grounded. There's going to be a lot of people around, or you're going to feel people more. I feel your gift of empathy. Some of you are sensitive souls out there, so you feel a lot. So February is a month that is coming in where you feel a lot. You connect a lot more to people. So use this to your advantage. When you're feeling overwhelmed with the emotions, you're not sure exactly whose energy you're carrying. Maybe you're not feeling good. This is a cue for you to come back and reconnect with yourself. Center and then direct your energy where it matters, where it's important. Taking on whatever's happening in that moment rather than trying to force or control things, and not being afraid to ask for support. I want you to know that you're supported on a very deep level. So this could be, a partner that you have, your husband or your wife. This could be a family member. This could be a really good friend. This could be someone at work. This could be your environment, something that you do that is supporting you. So this is going to be really important that you understand that you are supported, and to align yourself with people and experiences that uplift and support you. Okay, so people energy, you're going to find yourself around people more. And for some of you, I feel you draw more people around you. So anytime you walk into a store, people come in. You're a magnet, right? This is what it's letting me know, especially with people. And I feel that Pisces, you're going to be giving more advice or listening to others more this year, especially early on in the year, January into February. And we have the Four of Cups. This is where you're really going to know what has been getting in the way, draining your energy, or, you know, I'm getting someone else that has been trauma dumping on you, Pisces. This may have been in the past year, and you're becoming aware, like everybody has their own journey, right? You have your own journey, and the people in your life, they have their own journey. And, you know, I feel because you're sensitive and you're very loving and you give a lot of yourself, it's just natural that you do this. Sometimes you can be taken advantage of or mistreated. It's not everyone out there, but I'm definitely seeing someone that, you know, can feel the weight of the world very heavily on themselves, especially around the people that you connect with. So I'm seeing that you're starting to really make progress over the next 3 months, and especially into March, where you're focused on what's important and what is true for you and not these external energies. This is where you are watering your own garden and tending to your garden and not someone else's. This is where if you need support, you ask for it, but you're not getting caught up in energies that have nothing to do with you. So I feel for some of you, this has been your biggest challenge that you have been overcoming. And there's a lot of like lessons and things that you have been learning over this past year. And as you're stepping into 2026 and moving through these next 3 months, there is this like realization or awakening. And for some of you, I'm getting distractions, like you're being pulled away from what really matters. And I feel March is going to be one of these kinds of months. So I'm just bringing this into your awareness so you know, and you know exactly what to implement in your life when you are experiencing these. This could be, you know, drama in your family that sparks. You get to choose how you want to show up in this. I always find that when there is drama, I like to listen, but I don't want to interfere or try to save someone or fix the problem, because it's not mine to fix, it's not mine to save. Sometimes I want to do that because I love and I care. But this is where discernment is going to be key, and you want to listen to what your body is communicating to you. And I'm seeing a slowing down somewhere in the month of March. This is not going to be a very long slowdown, and I don't want you to freak out, Pisces, when this slowdown happens. This slowdown is actually encouraging you to reconnect with yourself. It's like a check-in in March where you're reassessing and you're course correcting. This is where you're taking a look at, this is where I'm at, this is what's been happening, what is there that's interfering, what can I clear out, and what can I maybe replace something with. And again, I'm getting your emotions here, your connection to others, the way that you feel. And I'm seeing you definitely cutting the cord on some sort of a connection in the month of March because it has been interfering. I'm also seeing some sort of pattern or habit that you have that you're going to become aware of. You're already aware of this, but it's like you're starting to see the pattern of how it's affecting you and how it is what's been in the way of what you desire to experience. So by the month of March, I'm seeing you cutting this, and I'm seeing this opening and you stepping into this experience that is more aligned to you. So the energy is already around you. This is the month of January. So this is where you're really settling in. And it's like a turning point for you, right? Again, I keep mentioning that because I feel it really is. For some of you, January feels like a crossroads. It feels lighter, but it feels like you have to really focus on where you're directing your energy and not get caught up in that old cycle that you're leaving behind, right? And this 4 is also the frequency of manifestation. You're going to find that as you are manifesting, focus your energy towards what matters, what you desire to create, and not allowing these distractions to derail you, these interferences. You're going to find how quickly you are starting to manifest. especially the things that you desire to manifest. You're going to find yourself in this like manifestation heaven where you're thinking of things and they're happening, right? Maybe you're thinking of someone or something and it shows up in your life, right? Signs, synchronicities, these are all happening. They're going to be loud for you. And patience. They want you to be patient over the next 3 months. Practice patience. Everything is happening in divine timing. So if there's any kind of strings attached to expectations or time, they want you to release it, let that go, and allow things to unfold naturally and organically. And just be in a space of joy and happiness, right? Intelligence as well is coming through, right? This is your mind. Keep your mind clear of any kind of negative thinking, any kind of worry, any kind of anxiety. All right. So what we're going to do now is pull a number frequency behind the next 3 months. So you might already be seeing this number. It's bringing some guidance for you today. So we are getting the number 26, love and partnership. Love and partnership. This is the 3 of Cups. And we also have the colors red and blue. You might be seeing these colors more over the next 3 months. So let's see what they want to share here. So this card indicates a time when a romantic relationship is about to enter your life. Perhaps you are single and are about to meet a special someone. Or maybe your current relationship is about to progress to a deeper level of understanding and commitment. And where I'm seeing this is through these 2 cards, the Queen of Wands and the 3 of Cups. Either way, love is just around the corner, provided that you believe in it. Okay, so in the meantime, you're being encouraged to focus on what you have to offer rather than what will attract a mutually loving relationship that serves both parties' needs. Remember, you must believe that love exists in order to attract it into your life. So work on any kind of limiting beliefs or negative thoughts you may have about love. So release yourself from them. This is the 4 of Cups. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you towards a romantic relationship. So love and appreciate yourself as you are today. Embrace your imperfections and be assured that you are worthy of love. Your loved one will appear when you know without a doubt that you are lovable and deserving. All right, so remember, this is the expansion. There's a lot of connections that are coming into your life, and love is definitely in the air for you. So I have an affirmation. Feel free to write it down and use it or seal it in the comment section below. I don't know how, I don't know when, but love is on its way. So once again, Pisces, I don't know how and I don't know when, but love is on its way. And love can show up in many different forms, everyone. It doesn't have to be romantic love. So 26 is your number, your frequency here. And what we're going to do now is pull an angel number to seal your reading. So anytime you see this number, it's a confirmation for you that this message is definitely for you. All right, so we are getting for you 888, wielding power. You're meant to wield your power. This is what this Queen of Wands is doing, is she's directing her power. She knows she's powerful and she's there nurturing that power, right? Taking care of herself. She's very aware of the energies that take away from her and energies that bring her this energy that uplifts her. So the awareness, I feel, for you is where you're going to be really able to see and wield your power. So rewards for your efforts. So the energy, the efforts that you're putting in, you're going to see rewards. You have limitless energy. They want you to know that just because you have limitless energy doesn't mean that you direct it where it's not important. So you are building wealth at this time. So for some of you, networking, right? There's a lot of connections and opportunities that are building wealth for you and taking right action. You're taking right action. And when you're making choices, decisions, or taking actions, they want you to be intentional. Okay, this is how you work with your power. So 888, triple power for you today. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal, that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.